Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie Ruth Designs. I thought I'd have a little play. I'm kind of in a funk, I'm kind of in a rut, and I don't know what to do. So I'd love to have you stick around. I have an idea for this, and I hope my lighting is okay. It's about 8:30 Friday evening, and I need to do something. So I'd love to have you stick around and take a look for all of my returning gals and gents. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I've been away from you forever, but my son reminds me that it's only been 2 days since I put a video up, but I don't know. I still think it's been longer. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by and sitting with me today at my craft table. I'm just kind of rearranging some things on my desk. I'll show you what I've been trying to do over the last couple days, and I've had no luck. And for all of my gals over on Patreon who are supporting me there, thank you very much. I appreciate that little extra oomph and support. I'm having fun over there. I hope that you are too. All right, so I've decided that this is a page I want to work on. But for the last couple days, I've been staring at this one here in particular. And then I pulled this one. I cut this out. This is an old Kohler ad. I pulled that. I pulled this. This is a digital image. I just ran her off on plain paper to see what I could do with her. She's one of my digital pinup girls I purchased on Etsy. I have this here, and I have this watch, and what else? Oh, I cut this out. This, you can see where my mind has been going. Nowhere. And I've had, oh my gosh, it's, I have creative block, like writer's block. I've had this out. I've had this Rob report out. I've had this wine book out. I got this 1000 Pinup Girls that Deb over at my Bagavon style. Did I say Bagavon? Sorry, Deb, it's not Bagavon, it's Vagabond. I'm tired. Well, anyways, Deb over at my Vagabond style, she has been working with these, and I have been actually reading about the pinup girls and how they came about, and all of the different magazines that they were in, and the artists, and poop boop be doo, whoop boop be doo. I won't get into that because there are some, I love them. I think they're all brilliant. Some of you may not care for them, but I do. I love them. I love pinup girls. So I have just been all over the place. If I was on a bicycle, I'd be all over the neighborhood, just not knowing where to go, what to do, who to play with. So I was going through the Rob report, and I came across these watches, and I do really like to work with watches, and I just thought this was a cool image. So this was a center spread. It was actually a centerfold. It was a center spread, and I cut it out. I trimmed, just took a hair off of each side, and I glued it to a single page here because I'm going to be cutting these out. I'm going to glue around here a little bit more, and I have an idea. It's going to be just, it's going to be a collage. It's not going to be anything like really cool, surreal, but I think it'll be fun. I just can't think of anything. I really am having creator's block. And I was just chatting with a gal on Instagram. One of the gals that follows me here and on Instagram, and she participates in my bird collage. She said she was working on a bird collage, trying to get something together, but she was kind of having a hard time too. She was having some issues. So I'm done. I'm off with her. And I thought that I would just have a play. So this is my idea. And then we can chat some more. It's been a while since we've chatted. I do have these I don't want to use. I think over here are the ones I want to use. So I was trying to think what I could do with these watches. And I thought we could change the faces of these watches out for real faces. So I have all of these Tim Holtz people, a 40-piece set, Photobooth, and I do have some real, but do you think I can find them? I have real high school photos that I purchased from a gal. But I can use these because I think these are a little bit smaller and I think they'll fit a little bit better. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do children, but if I want to do, I think I want to do parents here, a couple, and then this will be their offspring. And then you'll notice here there's no face. There's no face on this watch. And I'll tell you why. So I think the first thing that has to be done is I have to, like how I say we, I think the first thing that has to be done is these faces need to be cut out. So I'm going to lower this a little bit, okay? Then you can see, you can watch me, no pun intended, you can watch me cut these out. And the one reason why I put the paper behind here is this is very thin. It's just, it probably would have been okay, but it's just thin magazine paper. And I'm going to try to do this as, okay, I want to stay in this gold. And hopefully I'm cutting through both of these. I might have made a mistake by adding the paper on the back side, but that's okay. I'll just do it a couple times. Just needed something to reinforce it. So the last, I think the reason I've been really busy here at home, and I really haven't had any time really to craft. I've been thinking about it. My mind is just going. I gotta find a little smoother, an area where I haven't cut a lot. I'm running into dips and divots. I think it's time to break down for a new mat. So today is Friday. Yesterday, the pool people came and they put my new pool liner in. And I'm going to save these here, because I might be able to use these in something else. And that's a Cartier. So they came and put a new liner in. And of course I had to stick around for that. And then you know, my week has just been kind of crazy. Today was, you know, today I did bills. I paid bills and trying to get the house in somewhat order, you know, between laundry and bill paying. And I actually started to make a 3-ring binder for my husband and my boys if something were ever to happen to me. They need to know everything that I do around here and how everything works. Because if something were, just trying to look at this gold here, is that part of that? If something were to happen to me, I feel bad for my husband because, well, I do and I don't. Yes, I feel bad for him because he would miss me terribly. But I feel bad for him because he really would be lost because I do everything. You know, he runs the business and I take care of the house. So I started a 3-ring binder, you know, telling him what, you know, what gets auto pay, what, you know, comes out of our checkbook each month and what gets paid by credit card and account numbers and passwords and, you know, all that fun stuff, and who to contact if something happens to the roof and for repair. And some people, I mean, he knows quite a bit because we use the same people, you know, for our well and our furnace and all that, you know, they're used out at our quarry for all of our buildings as well. So I started that, and I'll do one more and then we'll put some people in. And then my son got a new vehicle, and he ordered a standard. He doesn't know how to drive it, which I think is hysterical because the first car I bought a little Chevy Monza, and it was a stick. I looked at that thing. I wanted that car so bad. I bought it from a friend, which the car turned out to be a real lemon. I paid $2,500 for it. And this was back in oh my gosh, what year did I buy it? 1912. No, I bought it let's see. I think I just got done working at the insurance company. I bought it, I think, in 1979, 1980. And I didn't know how to drive it. It was a standard. And my best friend had to teach me how to drive it. Oh my God. Laugh. We would laugh, especially when I'd stall the dang thing on a hill and I had cars behind me. But I learned really quick how to drive that car. If I wanted to go anywhere, I had to learn how to drive it. So I took my son out. Of course, when we went to pick it up at the dealership, guess who had to drive it home? And I hadn't driven a stick in 30 years. I had I had a Jeep Cherokee that was standard when my husband and I first got together. Oh my gosh, I wheeled around in that Jeep. And I loved it. My stepson ended up crashing it. He rolled it. I was so mad. But I only stalled it once when I left the dealership. My son looks at me and goes, Mom, I thought you knew how to drive this. I said, I do. So it's like, I told him, I said, it's like riding a bike. I said, once you learn, you don't forget. So I've been taking him out, and he's been practicing. I've been a bit nervous. Mike took him out this afternoon. They went out and played. He actually took him on the real road. Okay, so I've got these. Now what I'm thinking of is I hope this works. I'm thinking of putting Mom and Dad in the first one and then having their kids. That might be Mom and Dad right there. I think I pretty much liked that couple. I think they look, and I have these two, but I don't want, they look kind of painted. Yeah, I think I'm going to try these two. See if these fit. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, so we're going to get them in here. Oh, Daisy. It's pitch dark outside. I don't know where she must see a deer. There goes Bella. So, yeah, so I've been teaching Patrick to drive his new car. It just cracks me up. And I think what I'm going to do, now I'm just going to glue this in here. Yeah. And cut that down a little bit more. And what else? I talked to my son today in Romania. I asked him if he was up for a call. I had to ask him something about a bill that he owes. He doesn't owe it. And I had to get some information from him so I could call the people and tell them that he doesn't owe this because then I had to go to the pool company after they, after you get your new liner, then they have to come and fill it with water. I had 4 tankers of water. So now I've got to treat the pool and get the water all balanced. So I had to go to the pool company this afternoon. And I've just been, I don't know, my time just hasn't, I haven't been able to get in my craft room. Okay, so there's Mom and Dad right there. And then we're going to start adding the kids. So let's see, we've got this little boy there. I just want to trim. Let's see if I can. There's a little bit of white on here. I think I have to change my blade as well. I think that's kind of hindering a little bit. I don't know if it's that sharp. And then tomorrow, which will be Saturday, this will probably be, you'll probably be seeing this at some point on Saturday. My son has a big Taekwondo an open competition. So we're going down, what did I do with that little boy? We're going down to that to watch him. I want that a little bit straighter. I don't know if I want him. I do need something narrow. He's going to be kind of narrow. But I think, I don't know, this isn't really, I've got to get something that I can put along here. I'm going to get a ruler and see if I can do that a little bit straighter. This has a little metal edge on it. I think I'm going to flip that over. Let's see if I can do it like this. Hopefully I won't ruin this. There. Might be a little bit better. Every time I put this knife down, I feel like there's a little gully or a hole that I'm going in. Looks a little wavy, doesn't it? Let's do it this way. I know, sorry, I'm all over with this paper. After I do this one, I'm going to go and I'm going to cut the rest of these because I don't think you need to watch me cut all of these watches out. That'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? And it probably, to be honest with you, probably would have been easier for me if I didn't put this white paper on the back side here. All right, let's put, this might be a little bit better now. Just didn't seem that straight. I'm going to have to trim this up here. But he will fit quite nicely in there. And we will put him in there. I'll cut him out. Just cut him down a little bit, just so he doesn't interfere with the ones next to him. All right, and then I'll cut out the other ones and we'll be back and we can fill them in. But it's funny when you're kind of out of sorts and not creative. It doesn't seem like anything really suits your fancy or anything you do. You know, it thrills you. I'm sure you've all been there. Okay. Okay. All right, So we have him in. Oh, this is going to be cute. So we have him in. All right, let me cut the rest of these out, and then we'll decide who goes where. All right, so I have everything cut out. I did change my blade. I mean, this other one was very, very, very dull. So I changed my blade, and oh my gosh, it cut like butter. I kept thinking as I was cutting these that I'm like, oh, I should show you how well these cut. I didn't have to use my ruler or anything. It just dug in and made a really nice clean cut. So we're going to add the rest of the fam photos here. And I have these 3 here, which I think are cool. But then I also have a little boy and his dog. And I think the little boy and his dog would be really cute. I don't think I could use the little boy and his dog over here. No, I'd have to use, I'm thinking about using the little boy and his dog right here. Just having that dog maybe peek out like that. And I don't think that these, I really like these 3, but these 3 fit too really well. I think these are fun. They're just peeking out. I like that. I like the 3 of them in there. So I think I am going to use, I'm going to use them. I think they work really well. So we're going to get this mom and dad. They had a whole brood of kids. They must have lived on a farm. So they could have all of their, they could have their kids work on the farm with them. Okay, so we got these in here, these little guys. Aren't they cute? All right, let's keep going here. This little sweetheart, I want to add her. Look at this one. Look at this little. He's so cute. I want to add her. So we've got 2 more girls. It's too bad I can't add that boy and his dog. I just don't have a big enough one. Let's see. I think they had more girls than they did. Boy, she's cute. I want to add her. So let's tuck her. I think she might be good there. She's really cute. She's going to be cute there. Let's just line some of these up. And then we got little, this one looks like Shirley Temple. She'd be cute right there like that. That's a little too small. All right, so let's put these 2 on. And we're going to cut this down a little bit. And get her glued down to do my glue here. So again, all collages don't have to be, you know, you can just come up with a cute idea. They don't have to be super duper, you know, outrageous, and can really pretty much do what you like. Put her right there. I know this kind of looks like white here, but this is the reflection of, see how this isn't my light. This is actually the reflection of the light or whatever, however they're holding their hand. And that's the little reflection there. And then where's that other little sweetie pie? The one that looks a little bit like Shirley Temple. She's cute. So I think we can put her I think she would go good in there. All right. Then I wonder if I could put, if he'll fit in here with his dog. Maybe not. Maybe. No. No, he's not going to fit. We have to have a singleton. We have to have a single one for him. Let's get this one. And then I'd like to have another boy. Have an awful lot of girls. Let's see if we have another boy that would fit in fine with this fine-looking family. Let's see here. Look at him. That's a color one, though. I don't want to use a colored photo. Come on. Oh, we got little Bobby with his baseball cap, but he doesn't look, he looks more like a 1960s lad. We got a little bit older boy there next to a tree. What do we got? Got little Johnny in his sailor cap. He's not going to work. Sure are a lot of girls here. All right, there's no more boys in this one. So we're going to put this aside. Oh, I guess they just had they had girls. We got this little guy, though. I think he is going to fit right fine in here. Yeah, we're going to put him. Look at that little face. Look at those chubby cheeks. I think we're going to put him there. Like that. And then I got to find something for here. I may have to put one of the little girls. I'm going to have to put her right there. I think she'll be perfect there. All right, so let's get let's get this little lad in there. I bought these and I thought, what the heck am I going to do with these Tim Holtz photo booth things? I've been hanging around and hanging around. I think I finally found something to do with them. Okay, so he's on there. Look at those little chubby cheeks. All right, and then this girl, we are going to put, I don't want to cut her down too much, only for the fact that this is a, okay, so I can cut a little bit of that side off. Cut too much, I'll ruin it. I cut just a little bit more. Just a tad. All right, I think that's good. So I hope everybody is doing well. I'm sure you are. Just like that. Isn't that an odd watch? That's a very odd shaped watch. Okay. And then we're going to put this sweet pea right in. We are going to put this sweet pea right in here. And I'm going to have to cut her down. Let's see where she's going to go. I don't know which way to cut her down. Isn't she cute? She is adorable. Yeah, we'll put her right there. That's good. And I think I'm going to call it a night. Go down and spend some time with hubby. And I think that'll give me a chance to think about this. And if I want to put a title on it, I'd like to put some sort of title. I think that would be cute. That ties this all together. I should let you title it. There. Oh, I think that's really cute. I think that is really cute. Let me just clean my desk here because I'm going to have to raise that up. First, I will do a little up close so you can see the true faces of these watches. Aren't they cute? So they're wearing all the watches, the family watches on their wrist. So we'll raise this up a little bit. And like I said, you notice that let's bring it down a little bit. You notice that this one does not have the face. There's no face on this. That's because this poor woman, I think she had enough children. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 children in this family, and she said, no more, no more. So there's no face on this watch. She decided she had done her diligence. So I'm going to think about this and see if I can come up with I'm going to leave this here, watches, because it explains different watches and the faces and things like that. I'm going to leave this like this because I think this is really cool. And maybe I can come up, like I said, with some sort of title. So I will see you at some point tomorrow, and we will finish this collage then. All right, everybody. I'll see you soon. Okay, it's the next day. It is Saturday, and I came up with a nice little conversation between Ted and Alice, and I know now how to finish this collage off. I've been thinking about this all day, and we have Ted and Alice, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children, making their family a unit of 10 right now. So I'm going to tell you about the conversation between Ted and Alice. So with a twinkle in his eye, Ted says to Alice, I've been watching our family grow over the years, and I have a question for you, my dear. However, I don't want to get you all wound up." "Yes, Ted, what would that question be?" replied Alice. "Well, Alice, I'd like to know if you're interested in having a couple more children, rounding our family up to 12. I thought 2 more children would be a nice addition, and we could sure use them on the farm when they get older." Alice replied, "Well, Ted, there's nothing to get wound up about. All I can say is time will tell." So that is the story of these pretty little faces in the watches here. And I have their conversation printed out. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to put this. It's going to go right down here. Let's get this set here, just so you can see, in this corner. And I printed it out and matched the green up. Come on. This is that sticky tape. I just want to make sure I get it right about here like this. And this blue is a nice border around this green here. And I will say this tape that I'm using really does stick well. So that right here is, this is a long one. This is a big collage. So that is this week's collage for you. And I think it's a cute little conversation, play on words with being wound up as we used to do back then, either a self-winding watch or you have your winder here. These are all ones that the stems where you change the time and it looks like you wind them. So I thought this was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Something a little different, but I wanted to show you how you could collage where you don't have to get crazy, but you still have a really cute collage that you can admire. So I want to thank everyone for joining me while I made this collage. I'm hoping that my mojo, my creative mojo, gets back sooner or later. And that's it. I want everyone to have a great Sunday and have a glorious week. And I will see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.